Hello, everybody. I just got through listening to the press conference by the president, and he had a man with him from the FDA. I can't remember all these names. And they were talking about a drug that's been around for a long time that they've used to prescribe for arthritis and malaria that's been approved, that's showing some promise as a therapy for the China virus. I'm not going to try to tell you the name of the drug. It's not that difficult to pronounce, but for the fear of calling it something that you will not recognize, I'm going to dispense with trying to pronounce the drug. But for the people that followed the information, you can go online and get a replay of the press conference with the president. Dr. Burke was there today. I didn't see Dr. Fauci, so I don't know why he was not there, but they had a doctor from the FDA who was very impressive. So if you get a chance and you want to see exactly what they said, you can go out and get a playback of that press conference. Thank God President Trump is able to inform the American people. I said I wasn't going to get political, and I don't really mean being political. I mean, he's our president, and I've supported him from the day he came down the escalator. So I'll just, that's not anything foreign to people who know me. But anyway, I appreciate people who are smart enough to really explain things without getting too much into the weeds for us laymen. So anyway, I've always been encouraged when I watch these press conferences, especially the one I just watched on the 19th of March. And if that drug that's already been approved, they said that they were going to, of course it'll be by prescription only, but the information that I received, or what I believed they were telling us, they were going to be able to ship that drug until doctors could start prescribing it. I don't know what part of the country you're from. I know people are trying to stay their distance, which is a good thing. The more rural your surroundings, the easier it is to stay separated. And I think with our social media, I know I have a Facebook account that I keep separate from my YouTube account, but each morning when I get up, I scour the news and I try to read enough to determine whether it's hype or fake news or real news. And I've been sharing that on my Facebook account. And I know quite a few people have started to come into my Facebook account because they know that I'm doing that. And it gives them one central area to kind of link out to different news sites. So I thought I would come on today and do another video. It's the 19th of March, and we're at war with an unseen enemy, and that's what the president called it. I did a post on my Facebook page. I was talking about the different traumatic things that have confronted the world. In one sense, this is probably one of the most traumatic things that has ever confronted us and the world. But I was doing some research, and some of the things that's happened in history, like between 1941 and 44 in Leningrad, which I think they changed the name to St. Petersburg. 1 million people perished at that time. So there's always been tragedy within the world. And the world moves on. And we're in a tremendous fight against an unseen enemy. And I'd like to say one other thing. Yesterday when I was watching the press conference, and if I was in a position to play that over and over all over the United States, I would, is a reporter in that meeting tried to shame the president into being a racist because he called it the China virus. Well, that's where it originated from. And if it had originated from Podunk, USA, they would have called it Podunk virus. I'm trying not to really get too political but I'm just speaking reality. And rather than to give the algorithms a lot of grief, I probably won't even monetize this video. Well, stay safe, and it looks promising. The drug that they had for years to treat malaria and other things, but the doctor, he said the only thing that they didn't know at this time would be the dosage, because the medicine is very strong. And that's all I know. If you follow things like that, I would suggest that you go out and find a good website that will give you all the information. You could probably get it on the FDA website about that drug. Well, thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you. Bye-bye.